And we're over by the Make Way for Ducklings statue. There is a classic children's book called Make Way for Ducklings, and Boston really loves to capitalize on it in the same way that Singapore loves to capitalize on the merlion. So you see like the ducklings on everything. Make Way for Ducklings is the story of Mr. and Mrs. Mallard who are looking for somewhere to have their ducklings and a safe place to raise them, and so they end up first on the island in the middle of the Swanboat Lake, but they get a little freaked out by people riding their bikes really quickly through the public garden, so they actually end up on an island in the middle of the Charles River. But after the ducklings are big enough that they know how to swim, they want to come back to the public garden because people throw them peanuts from the swan boats. And so anyway, so it's the story of Mrs. Mallard bringing her 8 ducklings who are Jack, Cack, Lack, Mac, Knack, Oack, Pack, Quack. And I messed that up some. Yeah, no, that's all 8. Yes, yay! Back to the public garden. And so this is the statue of Mrs. Mallard and ducklings. Really big Boston tradition. You bring your kids to the duckling statue and they start at the last duckling and they sit on each of the ducklings until they sit on Mrs. Mallard's back. And you know, we even have a wedding picture where we're sitting on the Mallard, I'm sitting on Mrs. Mallard in my wedding dress. Yeah, every so often some idiot will steal one of the ducklings, and that's always a huge news item. I think most recently it might have been Jack who was kidnapped, and they always turn up, but you know, it's sometimes a frat prank, sometimes it's just a jackass, but it is unfortunate, it happens every so often. Over there is Beacon Street. Beacon Street is where you will find the pub that was used for the external part of the Cheers bar. Although if you go inside, it doesn't look anything like Cheers. But there's another bar that has, of course, you know, remodeled itself to look like Cheers on the inside. But anyways, so a little bit more about the public garden. I'll do some more photos, but beautiful, beautiful park built on landfill, and a big thing we love to do, our favorite place of ours here in Boston. Bye.